Hey guys, welcome class of 2024. My name is Brooks McKinney and I am from Spiro, Oklahoma, and I am so excited to share with you guys about what the OSU Alumni Association is all about and how you can get involved in our student network. So to do that, I wanted to share with you guys a little bit about myself. So all of the pictures that you see on the screen are of me, and they're from America's Greatest Homecoming Celebration here at OSU. And by being a member of the student network, I was able to be a part of both planning and executing our homecoming celebration. And some of my favorite memories came from this event. I don't know if you guys know a whole lot about homecoming, but it's a super big deal here at OSU, and it's just a really fun time. And those are memories that I'm going to cherish with me for the rest of my life and for years to come, because I know that I'll get to be involved in homecoming just for forever. So that's fun. That's a little bit about me and why I love the student network. But real quick, I wanted to remind you guys that you got this bingo card in the mail. And if you haven't gotten it yet, it's probably on its way. I think everyone should have received one by now, but don't forget to be filling this out as we go along today. And that's how you'll get your NSO membership tradition completed, which we're going to tell you guys a little bit about that in a little while, but just be sure you're filling that out. I think there are also prizes that will be offered for you for filling this out. So really important that you're working on that during this webinar. And thank you guys for logging in. And I'm going to go ahead and let everyone else introduce themselves.
Hi guys, my name is Lucy. I am from Cache, Oklahoma. And well, my pictures didn't pop up, but oh, there they are. So these are just some of my pictures of my time as a OSU paddle person. Being a part of the paddle people allowed me to not only have extreme amount of fun at the games, but also complete a lot of the Oklahoma State University traditions that I get to talk to you about here in a couple minutes. Is the Traditions Keeper program here that we have at Oklahoma State.
I'm actually from Hollister, California. I'm an agricultural communications senior. And these pictures that I have of me are from an event we had last year that's available through the student network, where we had a watch party at an elderly home, and we were able to share a bunch of school spirit with people that maybe aren't able to come to campus or to a basketball game. It was a cool way to connect with some alumni that you normally wouldn't be able to connect with. And it's just one of my favorite events that we had this last year. So speaking with that, I'm going to be sharing with you guys all the different leadership opportunities that are available through the student network. And what other way, the best way to get involved on campus is through the student network, our largest student organization with over 2,500 students on campus. When you join this summer, you'll have the opportunity to join a GroupMe full of students who are incoming freshmen just like you, alongside many established leaders on campus. It's a great resource for you to meet people once you get into Stillwater and have those first-based connections once you arrive on campus. Never be afraid to ask questions in this GroupMe, because these people want to help you succeed as you enter your freshman year. The student network offers countless leadership opportunities for you to be involved in, whether it's planning events, volunteering on campus. There's always a way for you to make that special impact in this organization. The more involved you are in the student network, the more access you have to exclusive OSU Alumni Association events, such as the Hall of Fame, working in the football suites on game day, and networking with notable alumni. The student network works off of a point system, and you receive points for each event that you help with as a student network member. Once you've reached a certain number of points, you're able to apply for our Alumni Ambassador program. The Alumni Ambassador program is a new and exciting way for current students to connect with alumni before they graduate from OSU, serving as an ambassador for the Alumni Association. The key part about this is that the membership is only achieved by being involved in the student network. All these opportunities are available on the OSU Alumni Association website at orangeconnection.org. And now to share with you a little bit about the Traditions Keeper app, I'm going to hand it over to Lucy.
As Mark mentioned, I have the great opportunity to share with you about the Traditions Keeper program here at Oklahoma State University. So what this program is it's just a guide to everything OSU, Stillwater, and Oklahoma State as you enjoy your years here at Oklahoma State. Those 4, even 5 years can get you involved in a lot of different things, and this is an opportunity to explore those. So go ahead, pull out your phone and download the Traditions Keeper app. All you have to do is search in the App Store, and it should look a little bit something like the logo on the screen right now. So what this is this app is just tons of things, of events and activities that you can do to get involved in on campus or around Stillwater. There's so many and so much that we've broken them down into 8 different chapters. Each of them starting with True Cowboys, because we are indeed true cowboys. And the first one being True Cowboys Are Involved. This chapter is full of events that you can attend on campus, including Finals Week pancakes, or even Welcome Week activities such as convocation or library lawn party. True Cowboys Love Campus. This chapter is just to get you out of your dorms and exploring the campus of Oklahoma State and its beauty and its history. One of my favorite places to visit is Old Central, one of the oldest buildings on campus. It has so much history and beauty that you can just relish in. True Cowboys Are Educated. Of course, the main reason why you're coming to Oklahoma State and the main reason you're here is to get an education. This chapter involves different things along your education journey that will help you complete these traditions. True Cowboys Are Spirited. One of my favorite events to complete in this tradition chapter is wearing an orange t-shirt on Orange Friday. And of course, taking a picture with our beloved mascot, Pistol Pete. True Cowboys Are Fans. Now, if you love game day, football games, tennis matches, this is probably one of the easiest chapters for you to complete because you can attend fall sports, spring sports, or even going to away games. True Cowboys Love Stillwater. This chapter of traditions take you beyond the OSU campus and into our surrounding city of Stillwater, which we call home. This chapter includes eating some famous cheese fries at Eskimo Joe's or visiting the first ever Sonic downtown. True Cowboys Are Graduates. Now, you're thinking, it will be a couple years before I get there, but I'll be there before you know it. These events in this chapter are events that have to wait until you're a senior. These include participating in the grad finale at the grad toast at the grad finale, and even shaking President Hargis' hand as you walk across the stage at commencement. And last but not least, True Cowboys Are Alumni. Now, this is where the Alumni Association comes in full force. No matter where you go or your future plans might take you, there is bound and determined to be a OSU alumni chapter somewhere in your area. This chapter is just a bunch of fellow cowboys and cowgirls getting together to support their alumni. Events that these chapters do are just watch parties or even fundraising events to hand out scholarships to kids in their local area. But no matter what, you are a true cowboy. Now you might be thinking, this is a lot to do, and we understand, and that's why there's different levels that you can achieve once you accomplish certain traditions. So in order to get to your first level, you have to complete 20 traditions, which seems like a lot, but I promise you, you can do it. We're really excited to introduce this new opportunity for incoming students. If you join the Student Network as a life member during new student orientation this summer and complete 20 traditions in the Cowboy Legend app by March 1st, you are eligible to win a $1,500 scholarship for your second year. Yes, you heard me correctly, a $1,500 scholarship. You know, it's kind of worth it, don't you think? Like Brooke said earlier, we're going to help you complete a tradition today. If you take a screenshot of this webinar or even a screenshot of your postcard and upload it to the new student orientation tradition on the Cowboy Legends app, that's one tradition done. If you join the Camp Cowboy Traditions Trivia later today, that's the second tradition that you complete. And of course, if you join as a member, that's 3 of the 20 that you need to complete in order to be eligible to win this scholarship. If you have any questions, just let me know. And now over to Brooks to tell you exactly what the Student Network is and how to join.
Hey guys, so you've heard from Mark about our leadership opportunities and from Lucy about our tradition program, but I'm here to tell you about all of the wonderful benefits you get for being a member of the student network of the Alumni Association and how it keeps you connected to campus both while you're a student and well after you graduate. So about those discounts, you can go to so many places around town that give you a discount just for showing your membership card. So for example, my favorite place to use this discount at is Texas Roadhouse. Every time I go there, I show them my membership card and I get a free bloomin' onion. How awesome is that? And there's so many other places around town that you can use that as well. We also give out a lot of freebies on campus. So if you're walking to campus and it's really cold outside, we might be giving away some coffee or hot chocolate. And on the other side, if it's really hot, we might be giving out some popsicles. Sometimes they give out pizza. There's just so much fun, free stuff that the Student Network hands out to students while they're walking to class. And then another thing that we give out is free t-shirts. And I don't know about y'all, but I love t-shirts, and I especially love them when they're free and orange. And that's what our Student Network does. They'll send you an email about where we'll set up on campus, and you'll just come by on your way to or from class, show us your membership card, and you'll get a free t-shirt. So it's so easy. And then we also want to communicate with you guys and keep you in the loop on all things orange. So as a member, we will be sure and send you a monthly e-newsletter of all of the great opportunities available to you, whether they're upcoming events, fun free stuff that I was talking about, or discounts and even scholarships. So it's just a great way to stay connected to the Student Network and the Alumni Association as a whole. And we keep you connected. So now that you know about all of the great benefits of being a member and leadership opportunities and tradition programs, you're probably wondering, okay, how do I become a member? Well, I'm here to tell you that also. The good news is you can join online today at orangeconnection.org, and we have two membership options. So the first membership option is the annual membership, and that is $30 a year. But if you decide to do our second option, which is the lifetime membership, you will receive a $400 credit from the OSU Alumni Association towards an alumni life membership rate of $1,000. So the life membership student option ends up being $600 with that $400 credit. So that's a great thing to do. That's what I did my freshman year, and I'm really glad I did it. And you could be wondering now, okay, so I know how much it costs, $30 for annual, $600 for life for a student with a $400 credit. How am I going to pay that? So we have a lot of different options. If you guys want to charge it to a card, you can. You can set up a payment plan. You can pay it all at once, whatever you want to do. Or, which this is the most popular option, you can apply it to your Bursar account. And if you join the very first semester of your freshman year, we will go ahead and get an installment of $75 in, and you'll pay $75 once a semester for every semester until you graduate. And then by the time you graduate, you've paid your $600 and you are a member for the rest of your life without having to pay anything additional. So that's a really good option. That's also what I did. Worked out well. And then, yeah, so don't forget you can go to orangeconnection.org/NSO to do all of that. And I think we're going to open it up for questions now. And our first question is for Mark, and it's, what's your favorite OSU tradition?
My favorite OSU tradition would have to be homecoming. Homecoming is one of the most amazing events we have on campus because it brings everybody together. And it also gives a bunch of different leadership opportunities for students to get involved with. You're able to be a part of our big or steering committees as a student network member, making a lot of different executions and planning for homecoming, all the different events that everybody attends, such as Harvest Carnival, Walk Around, the Sea of Orange Parade, Football Frenzy, the Homecoming Tailgate. It just has to be my favorite tradition because of all the leadership opportunities it's given me through the student network.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, the next question is for everybody, and it's, how long have you been involved in the student network? So I've been involved since my freshman year, first semester. I actually joined the student network at New Student Orientation. So ever since then, and it's been really great. And like I showed you guys earlier about all the homecoming pictures, I've gotten to be really involved in that because of the student network. So it's a great thing to get involved with. Lucy, what about you?
So, same as Brooks, I joined at during New Student Orientation my freshman year, but I didn't get actively involved in the student network until about 2 years ago, and then I really got to see what the organization offered and how much I fell in love with it.
So I've been involved with the student network since my freshman year as well. It has been an opportunity like none other. The leadership opportunities that it's given me are something that I can never get anywhere else. I've met so many new people, especially from being out of state. I had that immediate connection with friends and students on campus. So those 3 years going into my 4th year have been life-changing for me.
So our next question is also for everyone. It's what's your favorite thing about being an OSU Cowboy? Lucy, what's your favorite thing about being an OSU Cowboy?
So one of my favorite things, and this is probably going to sound really cliche, but it is the Cowboy family that we gain when we become a student. Not only is it the fellowships with our fellow peers, but also the mentorships that we get to develop with our professors and faculty and staff that we work with. They care about you more than just a student. They care about you as a person, and that really seems to help even if you're 3 miles from home or 3,000 miles from home.
Yeah, that's awesome. Mark, what about you?
My favorite thing about being an OSU Cowboy would have to be all of the traditions that we have on campus. When I was a senior in high school, I remember looking at a bunch of different schools, and there was nothing in comparison to the amount of traditions that OSU had and just the family that everybody fostered on campus. It was something, school spirit, that I'd never seen elsewhere. So that has to be my favorite part about being an OSU Cowboy.
Yeah, I think that my favorite part about being an OSU Cowboy is homecoming. I know I've talked about that a lot, but there's really nothing that compares to it. And if you guys haven't been to homecoming at OSU, you're going to want to experience all of the different activities that we have to offer, because it's just a really great time, and you really get to see that Cowboy family and everyone that comes back, and they're just so in love with OSU. So I really like that time of year. It's kind of like Christmas for OSU students. And then our next question is, where is your favorite place to eat at on campus? And this is a fun question. I think my favorite place to eat at on campus is Chick-fil-A, because I love Chick-fil-A, and I love that we have a Chick-fil-A on campus. You can't beat the waffle fries. So I think that's mine. Mark, what's yours?
My favorite place to eat on campus would have to be Caribou Coffee in the Student Union. Always getting a bagel and a cup of coffee to study or just hang out with friends has to be a really fun time in the busy student union, and being able to just hang out. It's just one of the coolest places on campus.
I would have to say one of my favorite places to eat on campus is Which Wich. So it's over by the dining hall, or over by the residential halls, but it's kind of our version of Subway. You can customize your sandwich whatever way you want, and they have some really delicious milkshakes for a treat.
Yeah. Okay. And I think that is it for our questions today. So thank you guys for logging in. Don't forget to fill out your bingo card and complete that tradition, so you can work towards the scholarship, because that's a really cool thing. But thank you guys for logging in. And as always, go Pokes.
Go Pokes.